This is an update 8 years later on my wishing well. You can see it's constructed of all cedar. It has a Trex top cap and a masonry base. It's all field stone that was hand set. Give you a view of the inside if you want to attempt to construct one. I embedded a trilobite fossil in the stonework. I don't know if you can see him there. The math for making a multi-sided round construction isn't that difficult. In this case, on this bucket, you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But don't think of it as an 11-sided figure. Think of it as an 11-sided circle. To understand this concept, let's look at a square first. If you want to make a picture frame, instead of thinking of it as a 4-sided picture frame, think of it as a 4-sided circle. In order to do this, we take 360 degrees of a circle and divide it by the 4 sides that we want to make in our picture frame. And that gives us 90. But that doesn't answer the question on what we set our table saw to. If we take 360 degrees in the circle, divided by the 4 sides in the shape that we're trying to make, and divide all of that by 2, that equals 90 divided by 2, which equals 45 degrees, which is exactly what you would cut in order to make your picture frame. If you think about it, 90 degrees only describes the relationship between one side and the other. It doesn't describe the relationship between this angle here. That's why we have to add divide by 2. If we apply this same concept to our 11-sided figure, we take the 360 degrees of a circle, divide it by the 11 sides in our figure, and divide all of that by 2. Now if we use a calculator to do 360 divided by 11, we get but this 32 degrees would only represent the relationship between this piece and this piece. It's defining this angle, not this angle. So we have to divide all of that by 2. And the answer is 16.36 degrees. Hope this was helpful. Here's a review of fractional algebra if you'd like to see it. The cedars helped it to not decompose so fast. It has a crank mechanism here to raise and lower the bucket. Most of the time there's a flower pot in the bucket. Nobody really cranks on it all that much. All things considered, it's held up pretty nicely that since it's 8 years old. It was constructed in '04. It was a gift to my sister and her husband for their wedding. And the guests put the customary cards inside the well. And at the end of the video, I'll post a picture of what it actually looked like back in 2004. This is 2012, so it did a pretty good job holding up.